Alright, now it's upside down. It's got this huge ridge here and along the front. Along the front doesn't really matter, but this ridge, I'm going to grind that off, clean it all up again, blow it out with some air and hit it with some acetone, and then I'll start filling it. Alright, so that's all filled from the inside. I went and sanded, do a bit more sanding there, to prepare it for this stuff and the body filler. This is just weather sealer. I've laid out that line. It doesn't like to go around corners, so I'll left it a little bit wide. And the same up the top there. It's just alright. That's both of those on. Got all the radiuses and corners. They can all be played with sandpaper. I'll get them all pretty close to where I want them. Very similar to that. And there it is, body filler's in place. It's a bit rough around the edges, but sandpaper will fix that up. Okie dokie, that stuff came off pretty good. It left a really nice clean line actually. I started sanding on this one. It's coming out really good. It's got some imperfections I was expecting down the sides and on the top. It's coming out real nice. It's a pain in the butt getting in these corners, but everything is a pain in the butt with this car so far. All I've done on this side is just knock the top off it. So I'm going to sculpt the edges and the corners. But overall, really happy with how they've come out. Alright, I'll show you where I'm at. I've got these all sanded nice. A little bit more sanding to do on some little spots I've filled. Bit more sanding. Alright, before I get too far ahead of myself, the boot lid just kept going out of shape. I was sick of it. So I just quickly bent up this piece of sheet metal. It's not perfect, it's got little ridges in it. I can fix that later. It's fitting pretty good. So at the moment I'm going to put some lips on it, and that way I can shrink the lips or stretch them to make it fit perfect. So that's what I'm going to do now. Oh, and I just bent it over a gas bottle, like that one. There it is, the boot lid fits beautifully. A little bit of, well, it needs a skim coat to get all these little ridges out of it, which was expected. But this thing fits so much better than the one that came on it. So good. Very happy. Okay, I'm still having issues with this filler cracking on me, even though it's been on there for over a week or 2 weeks maybe. And how I've been combating it is a piece of, I think this is 40 grit on like a filler card. There's a crack here. Just dig it out with that and then put a bit more filler in there. There's still a bit of a crack in there. I'll get that with a razor blade and just do a little V in it. And same with that one. This side I mixed a bit, not quite enough hardener in it. So it hasn't fully cured and it's still shrinking. And that's why it's doing that. It's an absolute pain in the ass. This side had a couple of little bits in it, like this one down here. I've already sanded that one out. And there's some like right next to it. I'm planning on putting steel in here and up and underneath, and to have it like a skeleton structure in there. And then I can build from the bottom, so I'll have 2 sets of legs, so the car can sit on a 45-degree angle, and then mold that side, and then turn it, mold the other side, just to make it easier and hold its shape. Once it's on its side, it won't try and flex in and out, and if you try and fiberglass this, it's just going to fall off. So that's my plans. Slowly but surely, this one's called. Slowly but surely. There it is with a skim coat. After it dries, I'll give it a sand and see how it looks. Alright, got a steel structure in there now. Got some curved pieces here and here. It's screwed on to the sides. A big piece going down the front there. So what I'm going to do now is flip it back over, or I might hoist this up on the engine crane so I can get to where the steel meets the body. There. That's pretty easy to get to. And put a bit of body filler in there to help glue the body to the steel and help it keep its shape. So if I have it hanging, it should be able to relax, because as it's sitting on these sawhorses, it's being flattened out, so I'm gonna have it hanging. Yeah, didn't take too long. Just angle grinder, ruler, texter, and a welder. Easy peasy. There it is, hanging. So as soon as I picked it up, this dropped a little bit, which is exactly what I was expecting it to do. And same here. It's a bit hard to see that gap in there. So that's where I'm going to put filler, under that bar there, and under that one, and in there. This is the filler I'm using. This is my mixing board. It's just a piece of wood I've had for a very long time, and there's countless layers of filler on that, and all different colours. Just, you know, run-of-the-mill plastic applicator and hardener. That's all I'm using. All I did was just shove it in there with the little spatula thing in there. And this one's a bit harder to see. It's underneath that steel there. And that will hold it. This will still flex a little bit, that doesn't matter. The main important one was this one, just to get that nice shape into it.